Hair loss isn't random and neither is your period. Your period is the 5th vital sign and it can tell you more about your hormones than anything else. So if you don't get one, or if it comes irregularly, or if it's painful, or if it's very heavy, there's reasons for that, and I'm going to tell you exactly what they are. So number one, if you're suffering with a lot of cramping, that's driven by prostaglandins. So what that usually will tell you is that either your cortisol is high, your liver is not detoxing hormones and waste adequately, or your blood sugar is not balanced. Or it could be a combination of all these. If your periods are heavy and you have a lot of bleeding, that usually means that there is excess estrogen. That's usually because your body is holding on to the excess estrogen rather than clearing it, and that can happen due to issues like suboptimal liver health, for example. So if you have heavy bleeding with a lot of clotting, that's usually why. If you're on the opposite end and you have really light or kind of non-existent periods, that can speak to inadequate reserves. And that can be due to issues like malnutrition, or if you've just come off birth control, or if you're experiencing perimenopause. If your cycles are really short, that can indicate low progesterone or high stress. It can also be due to blood sugar dysregulation, which can impact your ovulation and your luteal phase. On the opposite end, if you have long cycles, that usually means that there is an ovulatory delay, so your body is trying to ovulate several times but it's failing. And there are a few reasons as to why that can be. So again, blood sugar dysregulation, suboptimal thyroid health, PCOS, insulin resistance, or malnutrition. Now let's talk about the color of your period. If it's really dark, if there's a lot of clotting, that brings you back to the estrogen dominance. If it's brown, that usually indicates low progesterone. And that can happen due to liver congestion or just suboptimal liver health, for example. And if you are a girly that's experiencing hormonal acne before your period, listen up. If your breakouts are around here, they're hormonal, they're cystic, they're painful, that will bring you back to estrogen dominance again. Not only that, but increased inflammation. And that inflammation is usually due to blood sugar dysregulation. So for anyone with acne, I would treat it the same as hair loss. Acne is as much of a functional issue as hair loss is. So before you focus too much on what your blood work is telling you about your reproductive hormones, look at your period. That's going to tell you everything you need to know. And it will give you a great clue as to what your underlying issues are. So listen to your body. And follow for more because I don't gatekeep.